Hello, Naja. When Nolan dies, can you give me his inheritance? I'm his sister, so please don't think of hogging it. Everything that is his is also mine.
Because Nolan is battling cancer for his life, please don't bring up this topic at this time. Inheritance. Are you serious at this moment?
But the doctor said he only had a few months to live? I thought that it would be best to discuss it before.
Despite the fact that the doctor stated he is trying to extend his life, that has my full support. So, stop speaking in such manner.
Sorry. But how about this? I'll take care of his possessions and the inheritance while you support him. That seems reasonable, doesn't it?
You're very disrespectful. You only wish to look after his inheritance, right?
I'm just concerned. That is all. Since Nolan was a young child, I have been in charge of his money.
In charge? Do you not mean to take it? He told me everything about you. You took away his toys and allowance when he was little and told him everything was yours, right?
What?
You took his money and spent it all when you guys got allowance, right? Additionally, I've heard that you stole the money he had saved for a phone while he was in high school because you wanted to upgrade your own phone. You're a terrible sister, he said.
How rude! He even took several things from me. He is unaware that both of us are at fault.
Did you say both are at fault?
Yes. I mean, he took all of my shoes and stuff. I loved each of those. Mom and Dad didn't even listen to me.
That's referred to as hand-me-downs. For you, the clothing was too small. That is not stealing, please.
Keep that attitude away from me.
Anyway, don't worry about Nolan's inheritance. I'll take care of it.
Don't work too hard, Nasia. I recently learned that he owns several real estate assets. He is able to live in a condo because of this. I'll be more than pleased to help you because I don't think you can do it on your own.
I appreciate your concern, but don't worry. Everything has been handled. I really must go see Nolan going forward, so I must go. Hi, Richards. How are you? Would you mind discussing Nolan's inheritance with me?
Hello, Naja. Yes, of course. But I had assumed that you had already handled it. Has anything happened?
Someone is attempting to claim his inheritance.
What?
I kept it a secret from everyone because he has owned a few real estate properties since he was young, but that person found out about it somehow.
Whoa! That is really worrying. That person being aware of this at a time when your husband's condition is getting worse is awful. That breaks my heart to hear.
Yeah, that's fine. I wanted to discuss what I should do with that person with you because of this.
I understand. Let's take on the rat.
Thanks, Richards. I'm afraid that if my husband passes away, someone will approach me personally to discuss the inheritance, even though I really don't want to think about it. If it happens, I believe I won't be able to concentrate and would ultimately give up everything.
I completely understand how you're feeling. Some people visit the funeral home in an attempt to claim inheritances when the family is depressed and unable to make rational decisions.
Oh, wow. I see.
But Nasia, don't worry. Since I'm a lawyer, I'll handle it. If that person show up, I'll be prepared to provide immediate proof of assets and inheritance-related issues.
Thank you so much, Richards.
So, please take care of Nolan, okay? We'll take care of that person, so please notify us right away if anything goes wrong.
Rose opened the door for me. I can't believe I was kicked out by you.
I came here to live. Now that Nolan's funeral has finished, this is the place where I live. Just leave.
What are you saying, that this is your house? This is my home and Nolan's.
No, sorry. Since everything that Nolan owns and has is mine.
Are you serious? I refuse to give this house to you.
Even though it's his house, it must be mine. Why don't you just give me this place because I can't have any of his inheritance and you can?
Excuse me?
I assume that since you guys don't have children, I would inherit everything. But what if I don't have parents? This is absurd.
Rose, you are full of shit, seeking to inherit the house because you are unable to receive an inheritance. I didn't think you would do something foolish.
Don't act cocky just because you have a lot of money. The fact that Mom and Dad won't give me any money also shocks me. What a jerk.
It's not at all rude, in my opinion. To be honest, I'm relieved that they will properly care for everything that Nolan left them.
By all, what do you mean? Isn't it only inheritance concerning his properties and real estate? Don't you people just want to take all the money? How petty.
Actually, that isn't accurate at all.
Anyway, since this will be where we live from now on, I'll call my husband to come over. So why not move out and live in a smaller flat somewhere else? I'm in shock that I'll be living in a condo. I can't wait.
Rosa, I'm going to ask you this again. This is my house. So please, please go immediately.
No way. If I were to leave this place, why? It's big and has a stunning views. Okay, I belong here. As stated, everything that belongs to my brother is mine.
All right then. The rent will be $8,000.
What?
If you truly love it, it's all yours. But since I am the owner, just make a monthly payment of $8,000.
Why must I make rent payments? I've been saying that my brother owned this house. Thus, I will be the one to become the owner.
Sorry, but this house was bought by me.
How come? You bought this beautiful house?
Sure. How many times must I repeat this to you? Do you know how much I make every year, by the way? I earn roughly $200,000. I bought this big and beautiful house with that money.
Why do you own so much money? Nolan never mentioned it to me.
Of course, because he also didn't know about my new job.
New job?
I wanted to take care of him, so I looked for a new job. He frequently needed medication that his insurance did not pay, and he also sometimes passed out. I therefore wanted a job where I could make money and take time off to care for him in the event of an emergency.
Is there a company that permits it?
A large corporation hired me because of my accomplishments and the recognition I received from my previous job. Of course, there is some pressure because the outcome matters, but I succeeded in doing so and made a significant amount of money. I made the decision to relocate to a condo near the hospital, which is where you currently stay. People there were aware of my decision to take days off, how I cared for Nolan and how I supported him financially.
So, is it not his house?
Exactly. So, since I am the owner, I suggest that you leave immediately.
No, I refuse to give up.
Why?
Because I've already brought everything that I own here. I therefore have no intention of leaving. You know what? Since my husband is a lawyer, I'll contact him and insist that he come over. I'm confident he'll negotiate wise deals. I'm sorry, but you could be the one to go.
You don't have to call me Rose. I'm standing in front of the condo right now.
What?
What in the world are you thinking about? You came here and tried to take this place after she had just lost the love of her life. Are you for real?
Wait, Richards. No, that's not what happened.
That is the truth. That's the reason I'm messaging you. Are you a moron? Now I'm with Naja. We are waiting on you to walk out.
Why are you two together?
Because I am her lawyer. I promptly got to the house after she informed me that there was a trespasser inside. It's unbelievable to me that you were the one she had issues with.
You're her lawyer, what does it mean?
He informed me that someone was pursuing Nolan's inheritance, and I got paid for discussing it.
How come you didn't tell me?
Do you not understand what confidentiality is? I can't just tell you.
I am familiar with it, but you should have told me even a little. Whatever. Oh, could you please get her to stop talking if you are here? Just because she got to keep all of Nolan's money, she is arrogant.
You are the one that I want to shut up, actually. Why are you so upset that you didn't receive any money? All right, you know what? I will speak with you in my role as a lawyer. You are repeatedly claiming ownership of this condo, even though it is actually owned by Nasha. This is an act of legal occupation. Therefore, you will break the law and get jailed if you decide to return here.
What? Police? Hold on, why don't you support me? You are my husband.
For now, it makes no difference. A lawyer's code of ethics is to serve clients properly, control our emotions, and uphold the law's regulations. I don't care if you get arrested, even though you're my wife.
What?
Nasia says she'll give you 5 seconds to get out of her house, okay? You won't get arrested if you follow that advice.
Wait, I'm going to leave now. Nasia, what should I do? Richards asked me for a divorce. He just left papers without talking to me.
Why am I not surprised? He seemed cool yesterday, but I could tell he was furious that his wife was intruding.
There are more factors than that.
Really?
Although I seem to have spent a lot, I was instructed to manage our savings.
I thought you were a stay-at-home wife.
Okay, so there are moments when I want to go shopping in excess. I felt that was all right because Richards is a lawyer and earns a decent amount of money. I ultimately spent $100,000.
$100,000? Seriously?
I believed I could repay Nolan with his inheritance, which is why I wanted it. In the worst case, I could sell this place for the about $100,000 that I anticipate it will cost.
That's why you were in such a state of desperation then.
However, when he learned, he also informed me that he would take money out of the partition of property. which would leave me penniless. Please help me, I'm going to get kicked out. Can I live with you?
Are you serious?
There is nowhere I can go. Richard's parents also heard, and they warned me not to get in touch with them ever again.
Then don't get in touch with me either. I am still Nolan's wife and related to you, but please don't get in touch with me if you want me to end our relationship.
No, please, help me.
Bye. I wish you a happy life.
After divorcing Rose, Rose was ejected from the house with just his bag. She begged her friends for support, but nobody wanted to lend a hand because she had bragging rights about her husband's law career and how other people's husbands were pathetic. She is now telling people that she wants to work at a place where there are a lot of single rich guys by going to a few recruiting agencies.